Today, 26th of January 2017, and I'm gonna talk about number 12, which is incident happened 10th of October 1998 in Rockingham, and that's toward the case against the state of Western Australia, part of my claim. And I'm just gonna go briefly about the story, what's happened at that time. I used to work for a person called Nick Bacala. He's Italian, and I used to manage a kebab shop in Rockingham. I used to have a worker, female worker at the time. I used to know her very well, and it happened around 1-2 a.m. in the morning that two people they were preparing to attack me at the shop, okay, behind the counter, and I've been stabbed by knife, and that's my arm injury, which is show the stabbing knife, okay. And the worker did not show at that time. She didn't come at all, and I believe she were behind it. It was a video recording at the incident. Ambulance, they came. I refused to go with them. My arm was open like this, bleeding everywhere, and I refused to go because it was about $2,000 in the cash, and until the girl she come, they call her, she come down, she take over the shop, and they took me to emergency at Fremantle Hospital, and you know, they stitched my arm, and after that it was infected. Took me Rockingham Hospital. Sorry, first they took me Rockingham Hospital, then they transferred me to Fremantle. Been infected few times, then they took me St. John of God Hospital. What's important to mention about this story, that's I just want to show the type of justice here you have in the Western Australia. I've been stabbed by knife from some people, attackers. I believe it's been set up on the video, which is I seen the video myself. It showed that they were confused and they trying to see the access to the kitchen to come all the way, like that's the counter and the kitchen to go behind, and that's behind the counter where I used to work, okay. And they were confused on the video. You can see that they're looking around the kitchen, all this and that. It showed them intention of doing it. Now the matter, the police, they came, they catch one of the attackers, and they take him to court. At the court, they find him guilty. They charge him $800, and they let him go free. He left out from the court smiling and, you know, happy. That's trying to kill somebody, stabbing by knife. He been charged $800. My wage at the time, it was $840. That's Nick Bacala. Okay, Nick's place in Rockingham. This date confirmed about my wage at the time. Now, Nick Bacala, the Italian guy, I did not know the rules really in 1998, not much about the rules and regulation here. He were giving me Okay, $840 plus 10% from whatever profit I make over certain amount. So he actually used to give me net of $600 and take the $240 as for tax. That's what he been telling me. Okay, discovering all after probably a couple of years that uh, he were, you know, stealing the money or taking the money out. He not paying the 240 weekly, which is he used to charge me for tax. So what I'm trying to say here, I used to be a very hard working man, you know, sometimes take 2 days no sleep in the shop, trying to work very hard to improve the shop as a manager in there. Running the shop, taking care of it, even cleaning, even try to reduce the labor at the shop. So when it's happened to me, my arm was still swelling and infected and covered. Even after that, I went back to the shop, tried to cover as managing the shop. I used to have a couple of extra workers, and Nick Bacala, he wasn't happy about it. So he started accusing me of things, and he fired me. I lost my job, which is almost 2 years I've been there. My arm, I had a lot of problems on it at that time, and years after that, a problem of pain and infection, all this and that. And all what I received from the government is $7,000. I think it's around 2002. They give it to me, or 2001 maybe. I'm not sure exactly the date. Received compensation from the government, $7,000. Those $7,000 invested part of the money I had at the time, invested on the food van about the Wanneroo story, which as I mentioned before. To here I finished. I'm saying what's happened to me. I don't believe it's justice that somebody stabbing somebody by knife, scar for the rest of my life on my arm, and a lot of suffering, to be charged $800, walk out free from the court. I was paying my taxes, I was doing all the right things. The system did not do the right things. They let the criminal go free. They charge him only less than a week from my wage, and that's it. So that's about the Rockingham incidents happened October 10th of October 1998. Thank you very much for watching.